Welcome to Hangman Tarot. We're going to get started here with the rest of our current readings. So we are going to go through our Aquarius and Pisces current reading for currently right now. We're going to find out about the person on your mind and currently how they're feeling, currently how your state of mind is straight out the gate. Before we start, happy October. Also, if you would please hit subscribe to Hangman Tarot. When you do this, you're going to click on the bell button. When you do that, you're going to get notifications with Hangman Tarot. I'm Hangman Tarot. I'm Jordan. And again, it is wonderful to meet and be around and do the readings. It is an honor. Also, I want to make sure that you hit subscribe. Not only hit subscribe, I want you to check out all those description links, and I want you to go check them out, share, like, and follow on your social media. If you would, please and thank you. And we're going to get started here with your tarot card reading. We're going to currently figure out your current state of mind, trying to figure out the person currently on your mind, as well as a zodiac sign or maybe some elements that they have within their chart, okay? And just kind of behind the scenes of the things that are going on, anything that's kind of fading into the past, any obstacles or challenges and things that are around that, okay? So I am going to timestamp and make things a little easier for everybody. Okay, there we go. Time stamped. Good to go. All right, Aquarius, we're going to find out current state of mind. Who's currently on Aquarius mind? Okay. Last shuffle. All right, so we got our Five of Cups that is upright and Queen of Swords. All right, Six of Pentacles. Alrighty. Okay, so Five of Cups indicating to me very, very clear that it is you are bummed out, maybe kind of hiding away from something, maybe just needing some time to revamp or reevaluate whatever it is that you're dealing with currently, okay? You do need some honesty. That is screaming at me here. You need some honesty within whatever your current situation is at the moment, okay? And you are most likely dealing with an earth sign or an air sign, okay? Let's find out a little bit about them and why and what is going on in the situation. So you are dealing with somebody who has a lot of intuition. You are dealing with somebody who is independent, and they do very much enjoy you, okay? And they do enjoy talking to you, but they have a fear that they can't change you, okay? They do fear that. So there is something going on specific to change and something that they would like to change. Now, this could either be something about the honesty that you're needing or the fact that you are you and they just want to change that, okay? They may even just want you to stop being bummed out, okay? Okay, good. I'm glad we understand each other now. All right, next up, we definitely have behind the scenes is a lot of love within this situation, okay? This could be moon sign Taurus specific, okay? So behind the scenes, they do support you. They're very supportive, and they even have a community around them or some sort of social circle, but they're very generous when they do love you or when they love anybody in general, okay? Yeah, so that's behind the scenes. So I don't know if this is an Aquarius overthinking thing or if this is, you know, something that's going to be like, hit me right at the side of the reading here, because it looks like you're dealing with a really nice person. It just looks as if like you need some time. Yeah, but are you bummed out mentally because you are overthinking, or are you bummed out because we just haven't gotten to the curveball of the relationship? All right, so moving on, we're going to get into anything that is fading away. That is something that is moving towards your past, something that surrounds the situation and the relationship. All right, King of Pentacles. We have our Knight of Swords that is in reverse. All right, so in the past, there was a lot of instability. So there was a lazy network kind of around you, and it could be around this other person also, because this is a Taurus card specific. So there might be some like laziness or instability within the relationship from the past that you had been dealing with. And maybe that had you in a place where you're feeling like something was off. Maybe the truth wasn't there, weren't quite sure how it was running. But this person is very specific when it comes to harmony or having some balance within their life. So it's not making sense. None of this is making sense to me. If it makes sense to you and it resonates, good. Because sometimes these readings, I'm like, because people are so different from each other. And some people use their heart more when it comes to logic. Some people use their mind more when it comes to logic. So like, these things tend to take on an energy, and then it's just a funky reading. It's very confusing. That I do know. All right, so getting into the worries of things. So there is some worry here. So there's some like trying to pursue being perfect, almost trying to pursue being intelligent and perfect. And there's like a passion that is fueling the success of this individual. But there's a worry of maybe just being overly like saving the day, or like overly being the hero in the situation. And that's something that is becoming a worry or a concern to you or them. I'm not quite sure yet who, because this reading makes no sense to me. Like I said, I don't know what's going on. All right. Something that is coming into the future, coming into focus, is our Hermit that is in reverse. Okay. So coming up, there is going to be a withdrawal in the relationship. There's going to be looking for some kind of advice, maybe some guidance within the situation. So the relationship is getting to a point where you need a therapist or you need some guidance. Well, okay, so I'm on the same page, because I literally have no idea what's going on here. So if you're looking for a sense of a balance in somebody with guidance, or somebody who can like therapy you through this, then this is exactly why I feel this way, because I don't know what the hell's going on. Okay. You definitely want to be alone in this upcoming future here. You definitely are going to be in a place where it's going to be like almost over. You're almost through with it. You're almost done with the situation. And again, there is going to be a withdrawal in the relationship, or just between one or the other. Let's get into our currently, how they are seeing you. We're going to find out some of their worries of the relationship and find a likely outcome. So let me see. Oh, okay. We have, we definitely have some relationship cards here. We have our relationship card, 7 of Cups, that is in reverse. Hopefully you can see that. Got our 2 of Cups, there we go, in reverse. And our beautiful, beautiful energy of Empress. Okay. Not sure. Okay, so some concerns for them currently and how they feel about the situation is that they're feeling extremely like maybe they made a bad choice, or you made a bad choice, or one of you isn't really thinking before you're acting within the relationship. So one of y'all is just talking shit. So somebody is talking carelessly or doing something carelessly to the other, or both. Maybe she or he just is feeling like completely over it in terms of these bad choices in words, or bad choices in dealing with the relationship. Because the reality is, and then there's also, you know, not facing the reality is. So there is something going on here as far as like how you two are communicating or getting through this with each other. Okay. So because emotionally, it's just like bad choice after bad choice after bad choice. That's what they're thinking. Okay. They see you as it would have worked out really well. They really feel like that's kind of the point. That's kind of why they came together. Okay. And they felt like there was nothing to force within the relationship and bringing the two of you together. They felt like maybe if we put us two together, we'll double in power, we'll double in energy and badassery. And maybe it won't work out. Maybe it will, maybe it won't. But it was just like so casual and chill and relaxed when getting into the relationship. Okay. And there was definitely a high moment in this relationship, but that is past. That is definitely something that has already gone and withering away. Okay. So this person did feel like a balance with you. Whether they feel that way currently or not, specifically, it was more in the beginning of the relationship though. Okay. So a likely outcome is our beautiful Empress. She is upright, honey. So this energy is just likely outcome is just getting through this, trying to put some action and making that into some growth here. So you and them both feel good sexually in this relationship. So there's like on fire sex, physical stuff going on here. Okay. And it could also indicate that there's maybe you becoming a mother, or the fact that you are a mom, you're a MILF, and this is what's happening, or vice versa. You're just like got that feminine, irresistibility around you, even as a man. So like the feeling good in this relationship is a likely outcome. So it's almost like the growth, because of the action, there's growth, but there's always going to be this sexual healing, if you will. I think that's a song. Sexual healing. I don't know. Okay, so I'm going to draw one last card here, kind of get the overall energy, the last idea of the situation for you, Aquarius. Okay, so there is some sexual healing in this outcome. All right, so just get back to the nature of this situation. Can you get back to the organics of the situation, okay? Can you turn this boat around from, hitting right into that bad energy hill, and then turn it around all the way back into good relationship hill? Because literally you two have sexual chemistry like nobody's business. But can you get into that abundance of a really good relationship? Can you get into that emotional, that beautiful, beautiful connection, that balance, that power you both like connected to? We are power when we're together. We'll get back into it. Like, quit fucking up. Quit making bad choices. Think before you speak. Everybody deserves that. Nobody deserves that to happen to them, ever. Not even you. Never, never, ever. All right, Aquarius, please hit subscribe before you check on out. We're going to get into our Pisces currently reading. So we are going to find out Pisces-wise where you are currently, kind of a basic, currently in the mind. Where are you feeling? Who are you vibing? And how does this person feel about you? And do you have sexual healing? Just kidding. I get so thrilled when I see an outcome of, yeah, we could probably get, turned around here. So I think Aquarius is going to be just fine as long as they quit talking shit to their partner. Okay? All right. So let's find out, Pisces, currently, mind-wise, who is on it? Who's on your brain? All right. Here we go. Now and never. Got our world. That is a bright world. On fire. Do you know that song? It just popped into my brain. Okay, Page of Cups. World is upright. We have our King of Cups, and that is in reverse also. Darling, darling, darlings. All right, so currently, where are you at? Woo! We got some relation cards up in here, Okay. Okay. All right, so we're dealing with a water sign. Could be Scorpio also. Masculine, does not have to be male or female. I'm not deciding that. I'm just deciding, I'm feeling there's some masculine energy here. Masculine being more power, more edge, more fire, more this, more that. Very strong. Okay. All right. So as far as you are currently state of mind, it's like there's forward something happening here, Pisces. It's almost like you're moving, you're traveling, or you just have like a moving motion forward. So an onward action. So if you feel like you're kind of like going forward in your life, I mean, you probably have momentum at the moment, okay? There is some type of happening with a lot of hard fucking work. You put a lot of work into something, and at the moment, you're completely kind of just absorbing it all. So that's kind of where you are mind-wise, the state of it. That doesn't necessarily have anything to do with the specific person, or it might. I mean, I don't know. But you're very at peace, Pisces. There's like a very peaceful feeling when it comes to a world upright. Okay, Page of Cups. That is in reverse. Okay, so your person said yes to, I don't even know. Maybe shutting down. I feel like there's an unlucky. So it's like they're not very inspired to be in this relationship, maybe. And it's like they're saying yes, but it doesn't feel that way to me. Yeah, because they're kind of shut off from anybody, let alone somebody who has a ton of potential. Because you have a ton of potential. This energy, worlds up, all of this, Pisces energy, like you have a ton of potential. And this person has always felt unlucky in love, or like they didn't have any luck when it comes to the heart stuff. So they are not very fucking inspired. They're not very intrigued, and it has nothing to do with the fact that you are this or that. It's you're a catch, but it's like, yeah, they're just like not into it. Okay, so let's find out a little bit behind the scenes. Ooh, yeah. Okay, so they actually were dealing with somebody who was a complete asshole. Okay, this is telling me that the idea of like getting into a relationship for this water sign is like shaving with a rusty razor for the rest of their life. Okay, so they're definitely not wanting to jump into a relationship after this dick. Okay, this guy is arrogant, he's jealous, he's angry, he's a horrible human being. Doesn't mean he's a horrible soul, no. But as far as being in the human form, yeah. Okay, he's just like a very unsure person. And this person was dealing with the person you kind of are digging or whatever, okay, or whomever you have this connection with, however this relationship goes. So they have a bad taste in their mouth with relationships. They don't give two shits. If it was good, you're good and you're handsome and you got all this shit going on, or if you're a piecer, they don't care. Okay, it doesn't change their mind because you're so rad. All right. So things that are going to fade into the past. Ace of Wands, that is in reverse. Knight of Swords, that is also in reverse. Ooh, so much asshole energy. Ay. All right. So some things that are fading into the past. Again, it's like the beginning of whatever you thought this was going to be is definitely fading quickly. Okay, so there's a lot of focus for you and this person on limits. So they are not dealing with the pushy stuff, so they cannot have that. They cannot be pushed into any of this situation. And it's almost like one of you wants to keep this from everybody. They don't want to tell anybody. I don't know what that means. So there's some pushy aspect here that is definitely fading in the past. The beginning of this is kind of fading really quickly. This is something that either, you know, kind of just you bring it up off the ground, this relationship, whatever this connection is, and it fucking falls because somebody's an asshole and is like, oh, I guess I don't want to tell anybody. Well, okay, then we have an issue. Okay, we have an issue. And I know what the issue is. Our player card. That's the concern, okay? So this individual does not save the day. He's not a fucking hero, and he is definitely going to be putting you in a place of no focus, because when we're impulsive and we don't take our time and we don't get into anything in a slow thinking motion, we get into a place where we are with a fuckboy, or we're getting into a place with a player, okay, Pisces? So I don't know if it's you or them that's the playing, but somebody is a player in this situation, and I'm thinking it might be you, and that's fine. That's fine. I get it. Whatever it is, your thing. It's what you're doing. But the worry here was there was just too much impulsion too quick when you first kind of hung out. Now there's some holding back and frustration, obviously. Okay. And so you might have, like, you know, hid for a while because you playing, and then they're like, fuck this shit, and then you're like, hey, wait, no, I want to hang out, let's hang out. Okay, so I mean, there's a lot of up and down with this, okay, because they're burnt out, they're over it, they're restless with the situation, they're definitely digging the thinking about it, they're trying to think about it, they're trying to maintain some sort of sanity through this. Okay, let's find out what's coming up in the future here and currently how they think of you. So we're going to find out if they like the player or not. Okay. Oh. Okay, that's kind of weird. You must have had a change of mind. You must have had a change of mind. All right, Three of Wands, that is upright. Eight of Cups upright. Queen of Wands upright. What? That's so weird. The last outcome card was a queen. All righty. All right, so you and them, one of you, had some thinking to do, okay? So they're feeling as, okay, so in the future, probably now or just coming up here real quick, just especially after like you two hooked up or something and then you dispersed and this person didn't call. Now this person's like, what's going on? Then they're like, fuck it. And then this person's like, hey, call me back. Okay, so that's coming up or just happening at the moment, okay? Because there is some type of looking for more in this adventure. There is one of you looking for something kind of to explore and expand on more, okay? So there is a lot of thinking here now instead of not thinking, okay? And it's almost like whomever or both of you, you just know. You just know that this is happening. Okay, so they feel as if like they have changed their feelings and they are like, okay, let's do this. Okay, so there's changed feeling here. But I'm sorry, they didn't change it for the good. Not for your benefit. They changed their mind because you a player. You thought. Oh my God. All right, so they see the whole motherfucking picture, and what they think about you is not a lot, okay? They're done with this tiny little short relationship, and even if it was like a long-ass relationship, if you was playing or you were acting like a fuck boy or fuck girl or whatever it was, they're done, moving on, see you later, and they know that it's not good for them, and they're kind of curious. Was it good for you? Great. Let's move on with our lives then, okay? So they see that the solution for them was to see what it was. They did, okay? That's the solution for y'all, both y'all. All right, likely outcome for the both of you is just in being empowered, getting out and, you know, moving through, okay? There was a lot of sexual expression in this relationship, again, because it was probably a little playa vibes. So sexually expressing yourself in being empowered in that is not a bad thing. Just tell the person you're doing it with. Don't be one of those people that, you know, slide on in, you know, do the deed and then let that person know. Give them permission to know, okay? Don't go in with it without permission to be that. Like, that's some fucked up shit. I'm just saying, it's fucked up. Okay, so this is where it's at, okay? There's a lot of confidence in this likely outcome. That's you two moving the fuck on with your lives and moving into different relationships. And I mean, it could have a turnaround, but I doubt it because it's super authentic when it comes to any kind of like, you know, sexual one-night stand or like a fuckboy situation. Like, this is what it is, okay? It's all aligned. Everything's happened that was supposed to happen. It's all in order. And now you move on with your blissful day. Okay, one last card's kind of like, seal it all in, okay? Because I got to get to yoga. I got yoga. Whoop. All right. All right, Pisces. I gotta remind you to seal this in. This is being in reverse. This like knowing that you're loved, okay, Pisces? You are fucking loved. You do not need to go around being a player. You do not need to go around trying to find love in the bed. It's in here. And it's all around you because I love you and I know that everyone else loves you. So remind yourself that you are love. And when you're love, you don't treat love like that. Okay, honey? You will treat love like a goddess or a god. You do not treat love like a one-night stand. Ever the fuck. So when we love ourselves and we know damn well that we respect ourselves, we don't fuck around and do that. Okay? At least tell the person. If you want to have a one-night stand, at least get permission. Okay. All right. Hit subscribe, please, to Hangman Tarot. If you do, you're going to get all my notifications as long as you click the bell button while you're there. Also in the description box is all my social media platforms. Go check them out. And on all your social media, share, like, and follow. If you would, please, and thank you. All right, Pisces and Aquarius. I got love for you both. Keep moving through. Keep on doing what you do. Other than that, have a beautiful Tuesday night. Bye.